Hey, what's up guys, my name is Slappy. Recently I make a video using Razer Cortex, but it wasn't that good. So on that video I asked my subscriber if they want a real boost of FPS. So here it is, the video how to improve your FPS optimizing Windows and using just one app. I'm gonna show you the difference between both, one without boost and another with boost. Also in the description I'm gonna leave our website where you can download all my boost pack if you want to download, so you can go to the description and download it. So let's start with the video. As you can see, we just have 1 week remaining to end this season. So I will appreciate a lot if you use code Slappy in the Fortnite item shop. If you use code Slappy, we're gonna give 2 battle pass the next season. So let's continue. Okay, as you can see I'm on the desktop now. I'm gonna show you 2 apps that you need to have always that you open Fortnite. The first one is Timer Resolution. This is really simple to use. You just click on maximum and that's it. Every time that you open Fortnite, you need to have this on minimize it, don't close it, because if you close it will not work. So put on maximum. Once you put on maximum, just minimize and you can still play. The other app that we're gonna use on this time is Park Control. So in the description I'm gonna leave the link of the Park Control. So I'm gonna click on install Park Control and it will start to download some stuff. Once you download, click on setup, click on yes, and it will start to install the app. Now click on OK, agree, next, and install. Once you install, it's gonna open automatically. What you're gonna do is put the Bison's highest performance. As you can see, you have another ones, but the Bison's highest performance will help you to get the best settings possible to don't have any issue. Or if you don't care that, put on maximum, all on maximum, enable, maximum, and apply it. Once you apply it, as you can see, the 6 scores it will start to using without any issues, but when it's necessary. So that doesn't mean that if you don't see here that it's all used, that's because we don't have a huge program running right now. So once you put on highest, as you can see I put on highest possible, you just apply it and click on OK. It will close, so every time that you turn on your PC, the app will running in the background apps. So don't worry, it's not necessary to open it because it will start automatically every time that you turn on your PC. Now I'm gonna show you how to improve the FPS but reducing some stuff on Windows. Okay, first thing that we need to do is reduce the quality of the desktop. When I'm saying quality, I don't know if it's good to say it, but I mean that you need to like reduce how the text looks like, how the window looks like. Open any folder, now go to this PC and click on properties. So you will open the system settings. Now you need to go to related settings. Once you're on related settings, click on advanced system settings. Now here, this is the important step. You need to see carefully because this is really important. I know that a lot of people have this deactivated, but remember to have the shows thumbnails instead icon. Gonna apply it. And another thing which is really important, some performance option that we need to do is this. Go to advanced. Now here you need to see carefully. On process scheduling, put on programs, and the virtual memory you will set here something. If you have what we need to do here, as you can see I have here 3 hard drive and I'm gonna put on one of them 20 gigabytes less. You mean why? Because here we can set virtual memory for other apps. If we set 20 gigabytes, that doesn't mean that you will have 20 gigabytes of virtual memory to use on any app. No. If you put 20 gigabytes on each disk drive, in each hard drive, you will have like more performance when you use a lot of stuff at the same time. So here I'm gonna put 20,000 megabytes set. Okay, as you can hear, we have now 20 gigabytes here, 20 gigabytes here too, and here we have 20 gigabytes. Okay, just click on set. Okay, as you can see we have in total 60,000 megabytes. So as you can see it says here, a paging file is an area on the hard disk that Windows uses as if it were a RAM. That doesn't mean that this is a real RAM. So if you put 60,000 megabytes, that doesn't mean that you have 16 gigabytes of RAM. No. It's supposed to work like a RAM. So I use 16. I was using 20, but if you have a lot of hard drive, try to put 20 in every hard drive that you have if it's possible. The less I recommend to use is 10 gigabytes, but try to use 20 on almost one of them. Okay, now just apply it, click on OK, click on OK. Now we're gonna see the system options. Go to settings. Once you're on settings, you need to see here carefully. You're gonna go to apps. Now you will see a lot of apps here what you need to disable are the Windows apps. As you can see, we have 103 apps, and I'm gonna uninstall the apps that I'm not using. As you can see, it won't let me uninstall the camera, but if it's possible, I uninstall it. Cortana, I can uninstall it. Feedback, I can, so uninstall Feedback, and you will try to uninstall the app that you know that you don't use it. Okay, once you uninstall all of them, the next thing that we need to do is go to gaming. Once you go to gaming, you need to disable the Xbox gaming bar, the captures, the Xbox, and the game mode. Okay, could be different for you because try to test if it is better with game mode or if it's worse with the game mode. On my case, it's better with the game mode, but we need to do something else. But you need to test. Try to test if it's good with the game mode or if it's not. Try to test, and once you see if he is good or not, leave it on if he is good to you and leave it off if he is not good to you. You need to do something else before you test the game mode. You need to go to graphic settings, and as you can see, I have here a file what I'm gonna remove. Okay, so as you can see, you have here the hardware accelerated GPU scheduling. So I don't recommend to test this because I'm really sure how this works, and I can give you an advice on how to use it. So I don't gonna show you nothing of that for now. So click on desktop app on the choose app to set the preference, and click on browser. Once you click on browser, as you can see, I have 3 disks here, so you need to find where is located your Fortnite. On my case, in the disk E, so I'm going to Epic Games, Fortnite Games, Binaries, Win64, and as you can see, I have Fortnite here. One thing that I need to recommend is try to select all of them, but in my case, I'm gonna put the most heaviest on the size. As you can see, it's 160 megabytes, so I'm gonna click on it, click on options, and put on highest performance. Now click on save and try to put all of them if it's possible. This is not a big deal, just click high performance, the next one. So you can see I save all of them. What you just need to do is leave on options and high performance. Okay, now you need to find a settings. You need to type notifications and action settings, and you will disable the whole notification if it's possible. Click on off, disable all this stuff, and you will not have any notification of nothing. You need to make sure that you will have notifications of your secondary apps like Discord and that stuff. But if you have to still getting notification of your apps, you need to have this on, and you will select here what apps do you want to get notification. As you can see, I have Wooting, I don't want it. On Mail, I don't want it too. Autoplay, no. Security maintain, Discord, yes. Security, no. Settings, no. Realtek audio console, no. Rift, no. Storage settings, no. Windows Store, no. I think you can say like the whole apps. No, there's only that apps. So now you will not get any notifications, only on Discord if you want. And we're gonna do the next step. This is really important because usually the people don't really understand. I have several games on my PC like Apex, Warzone, and I have a lot of launcher to launch that games. If you to background apps, you will see that we have the Epic Games, Discord, Steam, Lively Wallpaper, and other different apps. I'm gonna recommend you to have only the Epic Games and Discord. Even you can close Epic Games when you're playing Fortnite, it's not a big deal, you can close it. Because every time that you have the background apps, it reduces the performance of your PC. I recommend to don't have it too much apps, almost 2 if it's possible. Okay, if you use Wooting, that's different, you can leave it on, that's not the big deal. But if you don't use Steam where you are playing Fortnite, close it. Even if you don't talk with no one on Discord, disable it because it's better for you. Try to have the less apps possible. Also, if you use Lively Wallpaper or Wallpaper Engine, you have this type of wallpaper, try to disable if you have the not good PC, because it doesn't matter that you are playing, it's gonna still working without show you that it's working. Okay, so if you are playing, it's gonna still moving even if you are playing. So if you don't really have the good PC, don't use any like wallpaper like this because it can reduce the performance of your PC. So in my case, I'm gonna close it because I just want to show you how many FPS we can get. Also, if you have two monitors, I would not recommend some stuff. Have two monitors can reduce the performance if you only use one, because usually when you have two monitors, you have another apps running in the monitor. On my case, I have Google. I'm usually watching a video or watching Twitch streamers or seeing some stuff on Google. So if you're playing Fortnite, try to don't use your secondary monitor because it can reduce the performance. If you used to listen music on YouTube, try to don't use Google because it takes like 3 GB of RAM when you are playing. There's another thing that you need to do on your display that is really important. As you can see, I'm using a gray color. It helps you improving the FPS. It will reduce the performance of your PC. So I'm usually put a solid color. I'm gonna put on gray because it's good color. It's not like too much for too much sharp, because if you use if you use on red, it's really high. So I used to use like low colors. I'm gonna use on gray. Metal blue, I'm gonna use some gray because it's not. You should use well, any color that you like, but try to put a solid color because it can help you with the FPS. Another thing that you need to do, if it's possible, is go to your launcher, click on settings, scroll all the way down, click on Fortnite, click on additional commands line and put limit client ticks. It will help you with the input delay, and if it's possible, sometimes work with the ping, and it help you to get the more closer server possible and the best server possible. Okay, so now we're gonna test on Fortnite how many FPS we get with this optimization. Okay, now we are on Fortnite. As you can see, okay, let me open MSI Afterburner to see the FPS. So as you can see, we have stacked 165 FPS, which is good because we are getting without drops. As you can see, I'm gonna uncap the FPS and let's see how many we got on the lobby. You need to know that it's different. Got 500 FPS on the lobby that have more than 200 FPS on the map, because it's not the big deal, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so we have now 460 FPS with the resolution at the 100%. I'm gonna reduce 10% of the resolution and we are getting 500 FPS now. Okay, I'm gonna switch side of this. Okay, so on the right side you will see the PC optimized, and on the left side you will see the PC without optimization. So you will see the difference and what is the best. So I'm gonna click on, so I'm going to the battle app and you will see the difference between both. Okay, so as you can see, we're here now. I'm gonna test the FPS, but after that I'm gonna put this on load so you can see without any issues the FPS. As you can see, I'm used not the 100% of the 3D res. It's not the big deal. You can see it without any problems, everything. It's really good. I like it because it's not the big deal. So now we're gonna see the difference between optimized and not optimized. If you probably don't see too much different, that's why, because I got a good PC. So optimize a good PC is not like the big deal, but it work. As you can see, I getting like, I'm not sure because I'm not editing this video right now, so I can't say like, oh yeah, we got 200 FPS. No, I can't say too much. But if you don't see too much different, that's why. I recommend you to use, maybe you get more FPS than me, I'm not sure, so you should try it. This is a really simple optimization. If you want to get more pack of FPS, I'm gonna leave in the description a website where you can download all the packs that I did on this channel to improve the FPS and reduce the input delay. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this video works to you, and if it don't work, don't worry, I'm gonna bring you more videos to how to optimize your PC. So once you know that, so I hope you guys enjoy. Thanks for watching this video, and don't forget to use Code Slappy in the Fortnite item shop.